Hello, I'm back. As a long-time member of the Nitpickers Guild, I consider myself to be fairly logical. Indeed, I have been known to attempt the various puzzles in Logic Problems magazine. The fact that I hardly ever manage to complete them without looking up the solutions is neither here nor there. I mention this because recently I realised there is a serious logic error in the main premise of the Hitch Hiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. This centres on the demolition of Earth by the Vogons, who claim it is necessary to provide space, and possibly materials, for the construction of an interstellar bypass. It later transpires that this explanation is a total fabrication because, as stated in the Insignificant Little Blue Planet entry on the TV Tropes website, Earth was, in fact, a giant supercomputer meant to find the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. The Vogons were actually sent to destroy it by psychiatrist Gag Halfront, who feared that the discovery of the question would put him out of business. Personally, I think that's the least of his worries. Let's face it, ordering the biggest act of genocide in galactic history is hardly going to inspire confidence in his patients, as if his name and appearance weren't off-putting enough. Of course, there are a number of issues with the interstellar bypass explanation. For a start, why were the Vogons apparently only destroying Earth? If you look at a diagram of the solar system, it's obvious any bypass built through the area would block the orbital paths of the other planets, so why is there no mention of them being demolished? And that's before we consider the relatively small mass of the Sun. Even if they had the means, the Vogons would very likely not be allowed to move or destroy the Sun due to its status as a known navigational landmark. Then there's the legal implications. As well as the aforementioned genocide, the Vogons would, presumably, be required to directly contact the occupants of Earth well in advance of the demolition, due to humanity lacking the ability to visit the planning office at Alpha Centauri, to ensure that they were aware of what was about to happen, while giving them time to argue against it. As far as I can tell, the Vogons never even attempted this, which technically makes the order to destroy Earth invalid and illegal, especially as it was issued by someone who, unless I'm very much mistaken, had no authority to issue such an order in the first place. While in the process of researching this video, I looked up the Net Central Bulletin Board entry for the books, and found a couple of entries by Christopher Q, submitted on Friday, March 26, 1999, which raised the possibility of a Babelfish being linked to the Vogon external communication system. There is a certain logic to this, as they would need to communicate with other races from time to time without either side having to learn the other's language. Christopher also asked about the size of a sector, following Trillion's comment that the Heart of Gold picked up Ford and Arthur near Bernard's star, after the hyperjump, in the same sector that Zaphod picks her up on Earth. I don't know if this applies to Hitch Hiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but in Star Trek, a sector is generally regarded as being 20 light years across, and Bernard's star is located only 6 light years from Earth. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back soon.